In the heart of the golden savanna, where the grass ripples like the sea, and the acacia trees stretch their limbs toward the heavens, a mighty lion lay sleeping. His mane, thick as honeyed sunlight, was draped over his massive shoulders, and he breathed with the steady, rhythmic pulse of a king at rest. Nearby, the savanna hummed with life. A little mouse, not much larger than a pebble, scurried through the tall, dry grass. She was focused on her journey, but in her haste, she didn't notice the great golden mountain in her path. With a tiny scritch-scratch, she accidentally ran directly across the lion's velvet nose. The great beast awoke with a roar that shook the very air. In a heartbeat, the silence was broken. His massive, clawed paw crashed down, pinning the tiny, trembling creature against the earth. The lion's eyes, fierce as amber, burned with indignation. "How dare you disturb the king of the savanna?" he thundered, his breath hot as a desert wind. The mouse, small enough to be lost in his shadow, shivered. "Forgive me, your majesty," she squeaked, her heart racing. "I did not mean to wake you. I am but a small traveller lost in your shadow. Please let me go. I promise if you spare me today, I will return your kindness one day." The lion paused. He looked at the creature, so fragile and small, and a deep, rumbling laugh escaped him. "You? A tiny morsel helping me?" He shook his head, his whiskers twitching with amusement. He found the idea absurd, yet perhaps because the day was warm and his belly was full, his heart softened. He lifted his paw, and the mouse vanished into the grass. Weeks passed. The savanna turned from gold to bronze. One afternoon, the lion's roar, now a cry of anguish, tore through the air. He had wandered into a hunter's trap, and thick, cruel ropes coiled tight around his majestic frame. He thrashed, he pulled, he roared, but the more he fought, the tighter the ropes bound him. He was a king, yet he was helpless. Miles away, the little mouse stopped. She recognized that cry. It was the king who had shown her mercy. She did not hesitate. She raced through the brush, her tiny heart steady with purpose, until she reached the trapped lion. Without a word, she began. Snip, snap. Her sharp, focused teeth worked tirelessly through the heavy knots. As the final strand parted, the lion felt the ropes fall away. He stood, tall and free once more, and looked down at his tiny, brave friend. He saw her not as a morsel, but as a peer. "You were right," the lion whispered, his voice deep and humbled. "I once thought that only the mighty could shape the world, but today I have learned a truth that will outlast any roar. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. It is a seed, and it grows in ways we can never predict, eventually becoming the very strength that sets us free."